Hey, I want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. Hey, I want to bring some breaking news about Moneybagg Yo, man. And it's sad that this had to happen, but all I say is, man, y'all have to be cautious of what y'all do. Can y'all please send y'all condolences out to Moneybagg Yo? Can you please send y'all condolences out to Young Dolph? If you rockin' with PRE, if you rockin' with PNB, hey man, I want y'all to throw them PNBs in the comment section. Let me know who y'all rocking with, man. Hey, it was some breaking news that just happened at Moneybagg Yo gathering, man. Hey, look, I want to let y'all know that Eyewitness finna tell y'all the whole story from the beginning to the end, y'all.
I want you guys to send your condolences out to the family of PNB Rock and his girlfriend. We really know they're going through a hard time, so go ahead and put that in the chat for them. So a lot of updates came out from the manager. He actually said that it looks like PNB Rock's phone was the first one to have the location dropped. And so we out here in LA basically trying to make sure that, everybody from the community, they letting us know of exactly what went on. And this is what they saw. So the first thing that happened is that PNB Rock's phone was the one that sent the location. And just keep that in mind, it was his phone, but it wasn't him that was using the phone. See, because he had his girl's Instagram taken away for 6 months, he was letting her use his phone to get on and to communicate with her friends and this and that, right? And he wasn't being strict. It was just like, he's like, hey, this is how I move, and so I have to teach you how to move, and this is what we have to do. So what happens next is she's the one that used his phone to post the location. Then when she got her phone back, she posted the location on Instagram on her phone. Then the guys that were watching the story the whole time knew exactly where they were. And that's the situation that caused them to basically pull right up to the front door, go inside, and go to the booth that they were sitting at. And the reason why everybody knows this is because they kept a close eye to that same girl's Instagram story, and everybody in the hood was following her. And so what you have to keep in mind is that they were basically pretty hungry. They were looking for something, and they found it on her story, because when she put that location on there, that's really what caused the whole word to get out that he was at that restaurant. And so one thing you got to understand is you cannot have people just always posting your whereabouts. That's not a good thing. Like, if people want to have more privacy in the situation, like, I understand that. But then what comes with it is that, basically he told his girlfriend exactly what to do in the situation. And what happened is that she made a mistake. And so that mistake cost a lot. It did a lot of damage. And that's why everybody was looking at it like, why would she do such a thing? And the reason why is, I don't know if it was to get clout or if it was to show off, that she was with a celebrity. Now, that could be the main reason, because we don't know how often they hang out. Like, she lives in LA and PNB Rock lives in LA, so people are saying that they live together. And if they live together, then it's like they've always had that same problem happening over and over again, and it didn't have a different outcome. It's the same outcome. It's always that somebody comes and tries to do something at PNB Rock. So when he told that story, when he went on DJ Academics and told that story, all those times that he was talking about was basically times that his girlfriend had got on Instagram and posted that location. So that's the only time that he would have somebody like approach him and try to like ask him, hey, let me see your ring, chain, whatever, right? And so those are the only times that happens, is when she's using his phone. So he has to always make sure that he keeps, he keeps both their accounts, like, where it's not on. They can't even post. They have to just look at a Finsta. They have to use a Finsta. That's why a lot of people have those. Now, the situation got worse because of the fact that he kept telling his girlfriend to not post on Instagram their whereabouts because he's a celebrity that's going to jeopardize everything he's got going on. Like, there's people from his past, from his history that are looking for him. And so if they find him, then that's going to be bad for him because he's not there with security at the moment. He's only there with his girlfriend. And so, hey, y'all got to understand, PNB Rock's phone, she was using his phone before he was, and she posted the location. And so this all comes down to one thing, guys, that we have to ask, like, was it her idea to go to the Roscoes or not? Because if it was her idea and she posted the location first, then that means it was a setup, it was a back door. And this is sounding a lot like the Young Dolph situation. The connections to this and the Dolph situation is the fact that they were both at the restaurant and somebody dropped the location at the restaurant. Y'all gotta understand that this whole thing is a setup. Like, they done knew it. She already prepared to go to Roscoe's. Like, she didn't tell him, but she told the other guys, like, hey, I'm gonna last second ask to go to Roscoe's, and then you guys would already be there waiting while they pull up and order and get the food. And then now the situation happened exactly like that. Because if you just open your eyes and look at the facts, that you will see that it was a backdoor situation, basically, guys. So them, they're getting scooped up, they're getting watched by the feds right now. Like, you could hear the sirens that the feds are coming for Black Youngsta because of the fact that he did the 100 shots the first time. And so it's like they're looking for him for that. He's already on paperwork for that. That's something that he did. So you can't blame nobody for speaking on that due to the fact that he did it. He snitched on himself. He turned himself in and all that crazy stuff. It's the fact that Dolph didn't snitch, and that's how he got out of it. And then now, because he got out of it and they didn't do nothing to him, then he just got on back and got revenge on Dolph because of the fact that when they try to hit Dolph up again, they hit Black Youngsta's brother. And that's how even the score up. They upped the score on Black Youngsta and then by taking his brother out. So they wanted to get revenge on all of that by having Dolph get taken out at Makedas. And due to the fact that Moneybagg Yo's Bentley was there and 007 seen Black Youngsta and their associates, the associate is Shondell Barnett. He's the guy that they brought in first and then released after he snitched, but then they figured out that he was actually one of the trigger men. He works for Black Youngsta, and basically he's the one that gets paid for doing all the dirty stuff. And he was in the music videos and in the Instagram lives in the hood back in the day of Black Youngsta pulling up to Dolph's Hood and Grove Ridge. Y'all gotta understand that all these people are tied together. All these people are part of CMG. All these people are some way tied back to Trula and work for Yo Gotti. They work for CMG, and that's why a lot of people think that the RICO would come on CMG because they got so many people that's involved in doing all these things planned together to take Dolph out. So that's why they're gonna bring the RICO, and they got a lot of evidence saying that they connected to the Dolph situation. You got to look at the Bentley. You got to look at the fact that Yo Gotti might have put $1 million on Dolph's head, and the fact that Straight dropped his cousins with somebody from CMG, Big Homie G. Big Homie G is the dude that be on the music videos of Straight Drop after the Dolph situation, and that guy is signed to Moneybagg Yo, and that's how you know that you got yourself a little RICO setup going on. And you can connect the dots. It's super easy. Everybody could do it. Go ahead.